the book answered it, like, it's like the Bible for any Barbra Streisand fan ever. She doesn't need to do another interview again, and she even says that in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Oh, can I ask you your Barbra Streisand origin story?
In terms of just like,
Like, well, okay, like you grew up. Well, you're in New York. I don't. Are you a New York? And I know now. I know you're Jewish. So, New York Jew.
Did you grow up as a fan?
Is it just like it was in? It was like immediately you knew Hello Dolly and Funny Girl.
I feel like I am more a fan of her. So I was always like fascinated by her as a celebrity figure than like I watched all of her productions. Like she has always had this mythology in celebrity culture that I feel like is fascinating. And I think that's what has been alluring to me. I can't say that I've seen every one of her films because I haven't, but I mean, I've just followed, her romances over the years and I mean, that's the thing that really fascinates me in general about celebrities is, like what goes on behind the scenes. And um, I mean, she's just woven into the fabric of history in so many different ways. And um, yeah, I just like I feel like you'd be hard pressed to find someone who isn't, even if they haven't seen every film and listened to every album she's put out, she's still such a fascinating figure that like you want to know, like you're hoping when you read that book you learn more about her cloning her dogs or something. Like there's just something for everyone.
All right. Tell me about the cloning of the dogs.
I mean, that wasn't really a part of the book that was.
Okay. Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it past. She's in these past interviews. You see her on Colbert. I watched her whole Stern interview, and she's just saying, "I'm just a normal woman. I just do these normal things." Blah 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 blah. Then you go see her on Colbert. Same thing. But then they go to her house, and she has like a mall, literally a mall in her home with these China doll, like these freaky dolls, and I mean, that's what you expect to see, like Michael Jackson kind of a little cuckoo craziness, even though she's nowhere near that. But is that what you want to see in Barbara?
Totally. I mean, I feel like those are like the fascinating moments that you get from celebrities, those little details or like, but I feel like she kept emphasizing in the book that like she's like, I just like to live a normal life, but like she's a normal lady with millions and millions of dollars. And like, um, I think in that way, she just likes to be private and reclusive and not speak to the press. So like normal, but still also very rich and
Right. I mean,
lavish life. Like,
right. Could you imagine her at Ralph's? Shot going through the frozen food aisle. I mean, can you see
I
that?
mean, kind of.
Right.
Honestly, I feel like she'd put on a hat and just like appear. Like,
Just a bit.
um, yeah, I honestly, she was just, I liked how even of course I feel like money and fame changes you, and I don't think she discounts that in the book, but I do feel like there's a large level of self-awareness and groundedness that she's maintained throughout her career, and like a lot of that really stems from her upbringing in the projects. And um just, I mean, she cites her upbringing in Brooklyn so much, and I think that just never really